There are probably some other choices we can... Oh, wait a second.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
Wonder what's going to happen now. The third door's gone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Really? Damn it. Okay, fine. We'll bite. Okay, I remember this from the first playthrough.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
The broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom
My
closet,
old friend!
There was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yay! I missed you so. I spent a lot of time in here in my last playthrough, so we'll just keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Sure thing. Can't get into the bathroom. I've been up here in the previous playthrough. Can't get in there.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Are there any secrets here?
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held?
Just clicking everything.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Okay.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known.
Wonder what happens if I put in the incorrect combination.
Stanley simply began entering random figures into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely.
Oh man.
But no, this is what he was going
If
to do.
only someone had told me the combo. How do I function? Maybe it's my year of birth.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh man. Is this where my adventure ends? Like, how?
2845.
You fucking imbecile. Oh, this poor narrator's gonna like... he's gonna like have a fucking heart attack and just rage quit on everything.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Wow, way to
And
force the
Stanley
story.
got along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I wonder if I can just stay and keep punching in buttons. Oh no, I still can't get the door open. Wait, I need to figure this out. I won't feel right if I don't. Could it be 2845? Yay! Look at that, I opened the door all by myself. I'm a genius. Way to go, Stanley. Proud of you, man. You did that without any outside help. All right. Now, I think I remember there being some distinct choices down here. I do want to try to get a different ending. We'll see how that goes. No guarantees.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
You mean you haven't yet?
Feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
You played a game where you were saving a cardboard baby from a fire, and you haven't asked questions about your job?
Stanley walked straight ahead through a large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You know, the last time we played this, I think I took this hallway. Let's go into the mind control facility, see what happens.
The lights on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Holy fuck.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
I think
Stanley thought to himself.
we've been up there before.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I feel like the game's getting more linear at this point. Okay, what do we have over here? Another button for cameras. Some monitors. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives
We're all
of so
being
many
watched.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So Stanley, that time that you jerked off to midget porn in your office, they saw everything. You sick fuck. Okay. Alright, let's hit the other button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This game is such a mind fuck. I just can't even. I have no
He
words.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Fight the
It was
system.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind
I
to the
don't even know
world?
anymore. I just push buttons.
But here was the
That's all I do.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began
There's
to
a lot of
sink in,
computers here.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once.
There's other
and
buttons to hit here. There's an open door there to the facility power. Can I really disobey the narrator at this point? Oh, those two buttons. Mind controls idle. Awaiting input. What's going on over here?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I wonder if just walking away is an option. But wait, Stanley, you could be the one in control. But no, I gotta do the right thing. No, you could be the one in control. You could be the one calling the shots. That big, cushy Mr. Burns ripoff office could be yours. No, I gotta do what's best for my coworkers. My friends, they're like family. They all fucked off and left. They don't care about you. You're just a number to them. But oh, yes.
Oh, Stanley. You did
I feel powerful.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you...
Oh, is it weird that I have a boner right now?
yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
Loading my
supposed
control
to
systems.
go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh,
I'm afraid
yes.
You don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this person.
What?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, balls.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
What?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, you want to play that way, huh?
Shine. You
Oh, no.
It's your story now.
I wanted the
Shape
door to
your
open.
heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where
But I wanted to go through the door.
What's that?
Why?
I'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Oh, damn it.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yes, please do.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
You sick fuck.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Everyone inside, or I let it burn.
Number 2?
I have to say this though. This version of events.
Hold on. If I hit number 2,
watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
what
I
happens?
just hate to see it go. But I'm
Button,
sure whatever I come up with,
active
next
button
go
hint.
around will be even better. My
Pink-
goodness,
pinkish
only
purple.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
I legit don't know what's going on. I don't know what.
Grow on trees.
Shit.
Oh dear me, what's the matter?
You have 3 attempts
Is it that
remaining.
you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing.
Incorrect. Re-enter
Did you
passcode.
just assume when you saw that
Okay,
timer that
so-
something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Let's see.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
2 is pinkish purple. Magenta.
These colored ones.
It's
Or this
magenta,
big red
man.
Button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Failsafe disabled.
That this video game can be beaten, won, solved. Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I'm sorry, guys. I legit don't know
You're in for
what I'm
quite a
supposed to do.
disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
And then I'll respawn
You're
back
still
in my
playing
office.
Instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Oh!
You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
What?
So you... Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds.
Goodbye, employee 427.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Not cool, man.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will
1.
you cling desperately
Oh
to
my
your
gosh.
life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
I'm gonna push buttons until I die.
Or death. It's all the same.
I will die doing what I love.
Joke. And believe
Pushing
me,
buttons.
I'm laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in.
No. Is that it? Is the game over? Fuck this game.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Wow. You would not make a good job coach. Okay. Oh boy. What else does he have for us?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
My head hurts. What do I want to do? Let's, fuck this guy. He just blew us up.
This was not the
Fuck
correct
him.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Make our own
well.
story again.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the
If I stayed in here forever, I wonder if this would be an ending.
Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, but eager to
Wow.
get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
And now it's like we took the left door. I'm going to go back this way. No, I'm not. Well, shit. So I guess we took the left door anyway. And we're in the boardroom.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I like the comments on the whiteboards. I looked at them in my last
Stanley
playthrough.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You know what, man? You know what? I'm done with your stupid game. Fuck you. I'm going to the only place that I have ever felt safe in this game.
Oh no, not
Right here.
part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much.
You do that. I'm not leaving.
Please take your time.
I'm not leaving. This is where I came before, and I eventually left. This is where we stay. This is my safe house. I wonder if the narrator will actually say anything. That's the thing. That's how he gets me, is he doesn't say anything. And I just wait for him. I just wait to see if he'll say something. And then eventually I creep out, curious if he'll respond. So in a way, even though I'm disobeying the narrator, I'm still dependent on him to see how he'll respond. It's a really fucked up relationship. Maybe if I get out and I come back in. Oh no. I think he might have fucked off. Alright. I was hoping he'd say a little more, but I guess we'll, let's just, be a dick and leave the door open and...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, I remember this.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
This is like the never-ending hallway.
The of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh, hold on a
And
second.
then something
Stop for a
occurred to
drink.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. Workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this,
I love
he other
cola.
strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his face when he looked?
Generic, non-existent cola, because we can't mention real colas for copyright reasons.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange.
That was just an excuse so I could take a drink.
At last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found
Okay, we gotta do this part
I'm
again.
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Last time I just kept running around in circles while he talked.
To lose his job, he wasn't
And
crazy after all.
yeah, it was pointless.
One, he was
Hey, Google.
amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
How do I deal with a toxic friend?
Voice in my head, dictating everything that I'm doing.
Here are some results from a search.
Now the voice was
Dealing with a toxic friendship from Reach Out Australia. Mend or end. How to deal with a toxic friend. Removing toxic people from your life. I don't think so. Hey Google. Hey Google. Google, come on. Is the Wi-Fi not working on this joint?
How could it be?
Hi, Pierso86. I'm your assistant, here to help you throughout your day.
Okay.
Here are some things you can try saying to get started.
Stanley is as awake right
Should I listen to the narrator?
been in his life.
Here are some results from a search.
These words was quite
5 things every audiobook beginner should know.
he knew for certain beyond a doubt.
Love it or leave it. What to do when you can't stand the narrator.
Flow to make the magical stars just a moment
What does it
ago.
feel like to be an
How
audiobook
else is all
narrator?
that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
The narrator just
If he
keeps
could
going.
He would prove it.
If you've watched my first...
Hi, Pierso86.
whoops. If you've watched my first playthrough of this, you'll understand why I'm kind of skipping, why I'm not really paying much attention to this
He
part.
invited himself to wake up. He felt
Hey Google.
the weight of the blanket on his skin. The press.
Have you ever played the Stanley Parable?
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake
Oh.
up, he thought to himself.
Now I have, like, other people's Let's Plays of the Stanley Parable coming up. I want to watch those eventually.
Let me continue pushing
Once I've
buttons.
played around a bit more. I don't want to be careful of
I
spoilers.
want my apartment and my wife.
My wife, my job.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Hey Google,
Normal. Everything will be fine.
am I mentally unstable?
Oh,
Here are the top search results.
Interactive anxiety tests. Are you... Okay, you know what? I'm done with you, Google. You're not helping.
please, someone
No!
I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
I just want to push buttons and some coffee and watch cats on the internet.
And everything went black.
Boom. Oh, yay. I love this game.